My name is Matt Dean and I'm a director at Oldham Athletic Supporters Foundation. I have been since October 2021 when the club was obviously in a very different situation than what it's in today. I'm recording this video because I am urging anybody who is a member of OASF currently to consider becoming a director if you feel you've got the skills and the time to do it, because it's a really worthwhile thing to get involved in. I've had a really amazing experience as a result of it. It wasn't something I ever intended on doing. It was something that I felt I needed to do at the time. I put myself forward. I've always had a lot of respect for anybody who's stepped forward to be on the trust at Oldham, or the foundation as it's called now, because it's not a position that has historically been easy, and there's lots of reasons for that. But people who are prepared to stand up and do something, I've always got a lot of respect for, regardless of whether, I agree with what they've done or what they've said, or it doesn't matter. The point is that when Oldham Athletic needs its supporters the most, the foundation needs to be ready. It's easier to get people involved in it when things are bad, like under Adela. And that's when I stepped in. I wasn't interested or involved prior to that, so, I cannot criticise anybody else for not being involved. However, it's changed now as an organisation. We are in what you might refer to as peacetime. We've got new owners who are clearly doing their best to put the best interests of the club first and make it sustainable, and putting a lot of money in. As much as that is brilliant, and we're absolutely 100% behind all that, we still need to be vigilant, and we need to mobilise, if you like, during peacetime. We need to get our organisation stable and ready for the future, and the time to do that is now. And what that means is we need lots of members, and we need a board of directors who can take the vision forward. It is my personal ambition that every Oldham Athletic fan will become a member of OASF, and that if we can do that, we've got a very rich pool of people to call upon to volunteer and to be directors and to do some really positive work in the community. Whatever your perception is of OASF, we're going to work really hard to change it, because it's going to be a very forward-thinking organisation that works within the game with supporters trust, other supporters trusts around the country, with the club, to help create a better environment for football supporters and a better economic system for football clubs and football supporters. Football supporters can't be expected, and football owners can't be expected to foot these huge bills to keep football clubs like Oldham Athletic alive. There has to be a better way of doing it. We're passionate about being involved in that. We're passionate about making professional football in Oldham accessible for everybody, affordable, sustainable, and something we can all be really proud of. That's what we're working on now, and it's a pleasure to be part of a board of directors who are very cooperative, who are doing it for all the right reasons, and it's not that much of a strain on our time. It was when things were really bad, but at the minute we are very much in a planning and a development stage, and we need people who are able to strategically help us, who are able to help us raise money. More things like buying season tickets for people who can't afford them, helping people get to the games, providing sportswear for fans who can't afford to buy their own. These are all projects that we're working on at the minute, and these are the kind of things we want to do more of on behalf of our members and our supporters. We're families need to come together during the good times, not just the bad times. You know what it's like? You don't see everyone for ages. Somebody dies, you go to the funeral, like, we should see each other more often. That's not what we need to be doing. We're not waiting until the dark times. Let's come together when times are good, and let's try and make our football club a better place. We really want to support the club during peacetime. We want to bring in finances to help the club, but we also want to be waiting and ready and have resources available if things ever go badly again. If you feel like you can contribute to the board, if you're interested, contact any of us at OASF and we can talk to you about it. Thanks for listening, and please do try and help us build a really strong supporters foundation for Oldham Athletic and the town of Oldham.